Being good at everything isn't a badge of honor. It's a blueprint for burnout. Hey, welcome back to Spark and Hustle. Today, we're having a brutally honest conversation about something that plagues high-performing people everywhere. Competence. Not the kind that earns praise, but the kind that earns punishment. The kind where the better you are, the more is piled on. Where being dependable becomes your downfall. Where your excellence becomes a reason for others to slack. This episode is about naming that dynamic, breaking the cycle, and reclaiming your brilliance without being buried by it. A little story. Anna was a director at her company. Every team, every project, she was the one who fixed it. Who stayed late, who held it down. Everyone would say, "We don't know what we'd do without you." But no one ever asked, "Are you okay? Do you need support? Can I help you on this project?" She was praised for saving everyone else while drowning silently. Anna didn't have a performance problem. She had boundaries problem created by a culture that exploited competent people. And what did it cost her? Her sleep, her health, her joy, her sense of self. And she had no time for herself, be it for a small workout, be it a healthy meal. She's eating through her meeting. She is sitting all day. She is working on one project after the other. That's the cost of competence. When capability becomes a curse. In high-achieving environments, especially corporate, caregiving, and entrepreneurial roles, competent people get over-relied on. You're seen as the safe pair of hands. You get all the last-minute asks because you'll never say no. You get skipped over for support because you've got it down. This leads to invisible labor, chronic stress, and resentment, honestly. Not because you're not capable, but because you're being rewarded with more responsibility instead of more respect. And if you're not getting rewarded for it financially, add more misery to the pain that already exists. Now, here's 5 competence liberation framework points. Number 1, track your invisible labor. Make a list of every task, favor, and emotional role that you take on that's outside your job description or agreement. I know it sounds tedious, but you're going to have to name it. Until you name it and track it, you won't be able to figure out what to do with it. Number 2, say no to "you're so good at this" traps. Just because you excel at it doesn't mean it's your burden. Number 3, build a stop doing list. Add one thing this week you'll let drop, delegate, or delay. My biggest belief is if you're working on more than 3 things at any given time, you are not doing a quality job at anything else. So, stop doing list is more important than start doing list. Number 4, renegotiate expectations. Whether at home or at work, bring visibility to what's unsustainable and name what you need, which means if you need additional pair of hands, if you need an expert, if you need an outside agency, if you need a consultant, if you need additional support from IT or what have you, make sure you highlight it and ask for it. So renegotiate those expectations. I will do this project if I could get 3 days worth of work from function A, function B. You get the drift, right? So renegotiate. Number 5, normalize asking for help. This is where I'm the worst at, right? I do not want to ask for help. I want to get it done. However, we have to let someone else be the reliable one, even if they fumble. You're not everyone's backup plan. Now, a book spotlight. This is a very interesting book and I truly enjoyed it. It definitely helped me. It is called Drop the Ball It's by Tiffany Dufu. She shares how she went from doing it all to doing only what mattered. Like what I said about build a stop doing list and only focus on top 3 priorities any given day. That's exactly kind of the drift this book has. So then she showed how when she started deciding on what she's going to focus on, how that freed up space for joy, leadership, and real partnership. So here are some journal prompts. Or if you don't have a journal, just pick a piece of paper, your iPad, your computer, however you take notes. Here are 3 prompts. Where am I being rewarded for overfunctioning? What would I release if I trusted people wouldn't fall apart? Number 3, where have I equated exhaustion with excellence? You are not exhausted because you're broken. You're exhausted because you've taken on too much, for being too competent for too long in spaces that haven't supported you. If this episode hit home, send it to the other strong friend in your life. Until next time, stay bold, stay curious, and keep choosing you.